Hey everybody, my name's Chad Parsons. I recently won a Zildjian contest to interview a Zildjian artist in the flesh. So I got picked to interview Danny Duncan of We the Kings.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Yep, stoked to be here. Good to be here. Good to be here.
Before we start, real quick, Mr. Duncan, I'm going to start you guys off with the Zildjian stick flip trick of the week. And, this is the fake flip. You just put the stick in between your fingers here, and you twist it and turn it. And anyways, it'll look like that when you get it right. So, just keep practicing, and when you'll get that down, it looks really cool. Watch some Aerosmith music videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, on to the questions. Danny, great to have you here. Oh man. So we're just gonna get right to the questions. Okay. Who are your influences as a drummer? Who influenced you to do what you do?
Who are my favorite influence? Who are my influences? I have a lot of influences, old and new. I like Buddy Rich. I love what he did for solo drumming and stuff like that. Ringo Starr, he just made like drummers huge and popular with his sunglasses. You got to respect that. And of course, the greats, Travis Barker. Who else? Aaron Gillespie, Dave Grohl, drummers who have like kind of come from like the back of the stage to the front. You respect that. And like the new ones like Thomas Pridgen. He's like taking over the world now. He's awesome. So yeah, I'm influenced by anybody who's just drumming
awesome.
all the time.
I love that too. Yeah, with Buddy Rich. Yeah, he's awesome. Okay. Great answers. Those are all great answers. Next question is, what is next for We the Kings? What's on the We the Kings agenda for you guys? What's next for you guys? Okay.
What is next for We the Kings? Well, we had a little time off here for the holidays, and now we're going to go on the Secret Valentine tour. Hit major cities in the U.S., West Coast, East Coast. Going with that with our boys from the Maine and the Cab. We love those dudes. So you guys should come check it out. It's going to be great. And then I think we're going to look to record a second record sometime in the summer, but we're not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you guys. Oh man, I'm going to be at that show. I'm totally going to that show. I'm so going to that show. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just a little excited. Okay, I'm not messing it up. Am I? I'm doing good. You promise? Okay. Next question. What's been your favorite performance so far as a drummer?
My favorite performance so far would have to be. I love Warped Tour. I miss Warped Tour a lot. It was just crazy. It was like thousands and thousands of kids going nuts in the middle of the hot sun, and you couldn't ask for much more than that. Like, we played from 7 o'clock, or we played 10 in the morning, and there's like 80, 90 bands there, so it was always crazy. You could always find something to do. I'd say every Warped Tour performance easily.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. I love that performance too. I've seen it like 200 times. Next question is, what's your favorite song to play? Yours or anyone else's, if you had to pick. Anyone.
What is my favorite song to play? Yours or someone else's? I'll go with both sides of that question. Favorite song of ours to play is our song Check Yes Juliet, because when we play it, kids go nuts. I feed a lot off of the crowd's energy, and when the kids go nuts, I go nuts. It's awesome. It makes for an intense show. And for someone else's, I don't know, I'd say anything that gives me like a real challenge. Like I was saying, I dabbled with some Thomas Pridgen stuff, and he's insane. He's insane. If you can try and read some of that sheet music,
that's awesome. That's awesome. Next question. Is there any advice for drummers and bands trying to make it big that you would offer, if you would kindly please? What would you offer, like a drummer or band trying to make it big? I guess is the question.
Do I have any advice for drummers or bands trying to make it big right now? I would say a huge thing that I learned was drumming to like a metronome or a click track. You're not really that good of a drummer. You won't even realize this until you have to drum to a click track, because that's what makes you the solid backbeat of the band or anything. Just playing along to a click track. So that was a huge thing for me. That's advice that I would give to anybody starting out: is learn to play along to a metronome or a click track.
Okay, that's awesome. Now I'm gonna have a little fun. I stuck this question in here. I hope that you don't tell anybody. But this isn't one of the real questions. It's how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
I'm not gonna answer that, bro.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. Good answer. What would you say is your favorite cymbal here for Zildjian?
What is my favorite cymbal? I'd have to say the Sweet Ride. I know a lot of drummers who play with the Sweet Ride. It's real big for choruses. It can be soft, for just simple riding, or it can just be a crash, right on the downbeat. It's very versatile and it sounds great.
Oh, I love that cymbal too. That's my favorite cymbal. It is pretty sweet. Okay, next question. How has being a drummer changed your life?
How has being a drummer changed my life? It's changed my life in a lot of ways. It's something that I love to do. It started out as just like a hobby, a passion, and then now it's actually become my career. And I play with my best friends and travel the country, so it's changed my life a lot, significantly, and I love it. I don't think I'll ever stop drumming.
Good.
So you're creeping me out. You're creeping me out, bro.
Okay, last and final question. Before we part ways here with Danny Duncan of We the Kings, what do you think about Zildjian cymbals? Now, you can't say anything bad because I'll tell. But what do you think about Zildjian cymbals?
What do I think about Zildjian cymbals? I've been playing Zildjian cymbals since I started playing drums. I actually had a cymbal that didn't even have the Zildjian logo on it anymore when I got my first drum set, and I didn't know what it was for the longest time. I had a bunch of different cymbals. I swear one of them was made out of Legos, and I looked on the inside and I saw the etching of Zildjian. Right then and there, I knew that they were doing something right. So I love them, and I'll probably play them for the rest of my life as well.
That's awesome. Well, this has been an interview with Danny Duncan of We the Kings. Thank you so much. I want to thank Zildjian for giving me the opportunity to be like one of the greatest drummers ever. Thank you. This is Chad Parsons from Wisconsin. You rock! Yeah.